Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome back to Hoboken Terminal. This is one of New Jersey's most historic locations and is known for being the last operating rail and ferry terminal in New Jersey. This terminal dates way back to when the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railway was in its prime. This terminal was first built in 1907 and originally served as the railroad's main terminal. Today, we will be taking a ride on NJ Transit's or Metro North's Port Jervis Express via the Bergen County line from Hoboken Terminal to Ramsey Route 17 station. Now, I already did a tour of the terminal in my very first trip report, so if you would like to see that, be on the lookout in the description as the video link will be there. Today's train can be viewed from two different display boards, one inside the waiting hall and one directly in front of the waiting hall. Our train is Port Jervis train number 73, which will be on track 7. Our expected departure time is 11:20 a.m. Tickets were purchased beforehand from the ticket booth with very nice staff, so now it's time to meet our train. Our train will be using equipment entirely owned by Metro North since the Port Jervis branch line is owned and operated by the Metro North, but occasionally you'll see NJT equipment up there. Our train is powered by one of Metro North's F40PH-3Cs with 5 Comet V coaches behind it. If we look to our right, we can spot one of New Jersey Transit's heritage units, number 4101 in NJ livery, idling on track 10. What a neat surprise! When boarding the train, we're met with New Jersey Transit's iconic 3x2 seating that's been seen on the signal level coach and cab cars since the mid-70s. This was as front as I was allowed to go because the first 2 cars were completely blocked off. This is because the Port Jervis trains usually consist of no more than 3 coaches. I think this train came back as a local from another line, which is why it had 5 cars rather than 3 in the first place. The Comet V's provide less room between your legs and the seat in front of you than the Aero 3s, but still provide plenty of room to get comfy. Just before we bid farewell to Hoboken, a train from the Morrison-Essex line crawls into track 6, which is the track directly adjacent to our train. Shockingly enough, the conductor was nice enough to let me record us leaving Hoboken Yard, where there was actually a lot of great stuff sitting there. First up is a rare 4300 series GP40 Civic sitting in the yard awaiting for its next assignment. Next up is an extremely rare New Jersey Transit owned F40PH-2CAT number 4119, in which one other is left operating across the system numbered 4120. This indicates that this is one of 2 only F40PH-2CATs on the entire system currently. Now as we're about to head into Secaucus, we're passing Norfolk Southern's Croxton Intermodal Terminal, or just known to rail fans as Croxton Yard. This yard is operated by the Conrail Shared Assets Operations, which is basically modern-day Conrail, however it's now a privatized rail operator. Fun fact about Secaucus Junction, it's actually a relatively new station, only built in 2003. The station was primarily built to provide connections to the two commuter rail divisions in New Jersey Transit. The lower level is for the Hoboken Division, and the upper level is for the Newark Division, which is mainly the Northeast Corridor and North Jersey coastline. The Raritan Valley Line is also a part of the Newark Division, but terminates at Newark Penn, which is the next stop after. Before Secaucus Junction, a station called Harmon Cove existed, which is basically a diesel-only stop. Expect a video on it sometime in January. Now out of Secaucus heading for Rutherford, we pass a small set of maintenance flat cars, mainly used by work trains. What we're passing over now is the Hackensack River, which connects the Newark Bay to Hackensack and other major neighboring cities like Whippany, Passaic, and Ramapo. In the distance over the river, we spot New Jersey's famous American Dream Mall, and is currently the world's second largest mall. It houses immense amounts of stores and places to eat, and especially it houses one of New Jersey's most popular water parks called the DreamWorks Water Park, and it is one of the only two malls in North America to house one. If we look to our left, we can also spot the MetLife Stadium and the Meadowlands Sports Complex, which is where the Meadowlands shuttle goes during sports events like football games. As we start to slow down, Rutherford Station pulls into view. Rutherford is a very iconic station to me as it's the first station I've ever been to on my own, and it's where I started my rail fanning career. I've been here so many times and it just never seems to get old to me, hence why it's currently one of my favorite stations in the entire state. After Rutherford, we're running express past two stops, Westmont and Garfield, making our next stop at Plauderville Station, which is also located in Garfield, which is another spot that I absolutely love. While passing Westmont, we pass one of New Jersey Transit's maintenance shops, which already has a couple of maintenance locomotives and vehicles parked there.
Step is Plauderville Station. Broadway next.
Let's take a look at today's train. We're riding Metro North's Port Jervis line train number 73. It is powered by an EMD F40PH-3C number 4911. Powering the locomotive is an EMD 645E3 prime mover, which is a heavily modified diesel variant of a V16 engine. Total power output is 3,200 horsepower. These F40s are rated for a top speed of 103 miles an hour, but track speeds limit the train to a maximum reachable speed of 75 miles per hour, but only on select parts. It varies as it goes. The Port Jervis Express operates on either the New Jersey Transit main line or the Bergen County line, which is how we'll be getting to our destination for today. The total distance between Hoboken and Port Jervis is around 76 miles, with a travel time of 2 hours and 15 minutes. Express trains to Port Jervis make a total of only 12 stops, while local trains, depending on the line, have to make a total of 25 stops for the Bergen County line and 26 stops for the main line. Our destination is Ramsey Rt 17, however, and we're on an express train, so we'll make a total of 9 stops for this journey, as we skip a lot of the local stops, but not all of them. Travel time is expected at 49 minutes, with the distance of about 28 miles.
Broadway fare along, Broadway station. Exit where you see stairs. Radburn station.
Departing Radburn Station, we can see a clock tower. This is Radburn's most historic building, called the Radburn Plaza Building, and it's basically like a miniature mall. It houses a few stores, salons, and restaurants.
Stop is Glen Rock station. Ridgewood, this train will express directly to Ramsey Rt 17. Passengers for local service must transfer to Ridgewood. Ridgewood next.
Ridgewood is our next stop, and after that we'll be going our fastest permitted speed all the way up to our stop, which is Ramsey Rt 17. We're going to be passing Hoboken, Waldwick, Allendale, and Ramsey at speeds of up to 75 miles per hour. Ridgewood is actually the only elevated station on this entire line, crossing over Garber Square and Franklin Avenue. Quite cool. Departing Ridgewood, I believe I saw what looked like an old 1980s Volkswagen van. At least I thought it was from the shape of it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this part, because now I think this is the most scenic section of the entire route. We're passing Waldwick now, which used to be the old Erie terminal for commuter trains. Every single part about Waldwick's history was saved, including its old 1920s era station house. Waldwick also has the same yard that trains use to turn around and run back down the line, and it's been there for decades. This same yard is also used by maintenance trains occasionally. From now until our stop, we'll be doing 75 miles per hour all the way, which is our fastest permitted speed. We'll be passing Allendale and Ramsey stations in the process.
Station stop is Ramsey Route 17. Ramsey Route 17.
In a travel time of 49 minutes, we've arrived at Ramsey Route 17, smoother than peanut butter. As soon as the doors opened, I hurried across the platform to get a shot of our train leaving towards Port Jervis. The station when it comes to the platforms looks relatively bleak, and it gives me vibes of like maybe a Metro North Harlem line station. As soon as I try to make my way to the exit, Hoboken bound train number 1714 pulls in, running local from Suffern with cab car number 6081 leading and Alston PL42AC number 4003 trailing behind. To get out of the station, there is a set of glass doors that lead to a rather sketchy and kind of filthy stairway. Apparently there was some sort of liquid on the floor, so I of course avoided it. After I headed upstairs, I walked across the overpass only to find a beautiful mural of a historic steam locomotive at Ramsey Station. On each side of the mural are both entrances to Platform 2, 2 working elevators and a set of stairs. Very nice. One of the few pleasant features is a great view over the tracks. Making my way out of the overpass, I spotted the platform design signage and 2 ticket machines that both unfortunately don't even work. Also, I found out that the overpass doesn't actually lead to the outside of the station, and it only leads to a parking lot, which I thought was quite strange until I realized that there's a set of 3 elevators that take you down to the actual outside. I didn't know that at first, so I didn't even bother trying to take it down. Although, from the parking lot, we have a very nice outside view of the station. Fun fact, this is actually a relatively new station facility, being built in only 2004, as the previous facility in the mid-1800s was just a small station known as Westervelt's, named after the small house called the Westervelt Ackerson House that was constructed in the 1700s. The house saw a bunch of huge uses. It wasn't always just a house. It even served as a horse-drawn stagecoach stop at one point. Before I end off the video, here's another northbound train arriving. Train number 1715 for Suffern via the main line. Powering it is GP40PH-2 number 4216, and trailing behind it is Comet V cab car number 6700. Now that our trip report is complete, it's now time to end today's video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, or other videos that I have planned, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. For now, I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching and have a happy holiday.